I'm going to start off by saying that I do love this piece of gear. So review done. It's over. Goodbye. No. The FM3 by Axe is a beast. I bought this thing about a year ago because I got a new job where I was going to be playing live somewhere between 2 to 4 nights a week in a cover band / like dinner theater gig. And I wanted something that was going to be rock solid. I was using a pedal board with a couple drive pedals and a Line 6 HX Stomp, and it just made me a little nervous. There were just too many cables. It just felt like it could break apart at any time. I got a little sick of the pedal board thing because I feel like the more parts you have going, the more parts you have that can break and just sort of give out at you at any time. So I was like, all right, I'm going to be a musician. I'm going to be a professional musician. I should get some professional gear. And I thought about all the different things that I could get from the Quad Cortex to this thing to the various other versions of the Line 6 to whatever. There's a bunch of different things out there, and they're all probably great. And I went with this thing because it's small. It's kind of small. And it seemed like it just had the best of everything. I was like, it has the best amps. It has the most amps. It has the most cabs, I think, probably. It has all sorts of different drive pedals. And, I went with this, and I'm really happy I did. I love it. I didn't go with the Quad Cortex because it had a stupid little power adapter thing, and this has one of those normal little kettle leads, which is great. I didn't go with a Line 6 HX or Helix because it's just too big. I didn't really need 9 buttons and an expression pedal at any given time. So I went with this, and it's amazing. It is just so solid. It is just really cool. It's easy, it's portable, and I like it. The other thing about this that I kind of like am always pleased with is that since I've gotten it, it's gotten better. They've updated things and made this a more useful pedal. Like, they recently updated the display screen up here so that I can see exactly what patch I'm on. And I was like, oh, that's great because I'm clumsy and stupid, so I want big, bold letters up here to tell me exactly what patch I'm on. I found out that these 3 switches, while it doesn't really seem like a lot, each one of these switches can be dual function. So right now I have a clean, a rhythm, and a distortion, and I have, once you hit it again, it does something else. See how the color changed? A little bit brighter, a little bit less bright. Rhythm, let's see what this rhythm is. Normal rhythm, and then when I hit it again, there should be some chorus on it. I hear it on there. And then I got a distortion. And then when I hit that distortion again, it just boosts it. Apparently it adds some delay that I forgot about. So in any given patch you have access to 8 sounds and 6 of them at your foot switches here. And then I hold this down and I get the other 2. This is like a slight little slap back with some chorus. Oh yeah, because this is an 80s patch. I'm doing an 80s show and all these have chorus on it because it was the 80s. Then I have this super delay-y patch. Fun. So it's really cool. And it's always getting better. Plus it has a tuner, and you can set it to mute, and you can set it to not mute when you tune. So I can be this guy. As I tune at full volume. Anything else? Yeah, so there's a couple things I don't like about this. Just a few. The first thing is, it's kind of a weird size. Like, for how expensive it is, and it is expensive, that's another thing I don't like. It's $1,100. It's 3 buttons, and if you take something that already has 3 buttons, it's just sort of like, it eclipses the HX Stomp, right? So that's kind of weird. And then, clack. Another thing that I don't quite love about this is it has some, it's a little clunky to edit on the actual thing. When you plug this into your computer and you edit on the Axe Effects editor or whatever it's called, it's really easy to edit. It's actually great. You can just scroll through the thousands of cabs, hundreds of amps, various different who's its and what's its, synth sounds, who gives a shit. They're all in there. But on this thing, it's a little, it's okay. And the one thing that I don't like, that I haven't seen anybody else talk about, is I've been using this in front of an amp. So I've gigged this direct. This is the only thing I brought to the gig, and I went to the front of house. But I've been using this in front of an amp, and you have to use the second output, and the second output always buzzes just a little bit. And they make you get this proprietary humbuster cable, which I guess is a I don't even know what it is. It's just a proprietary cable that you have to get, which I think is like, fix that. Whatever you got to do, fix that. That is just silly. But yeah, it's cool. And something I forgot to mention is it does take pedals well. I put this little doodad here so that I could show you it takes pedals well. So here is a sort of clean, really clean 80s, hopefully very 80s sound. And my little DS1, everybody has one. We can put it in front of a rhythm sound. This thing's great. I really like it. And if you have $1,100 to spare and you want to try out a cool piece of gear that's, I don't know, newish, and they're always improving it, which is great. So, you know, thank you very much. Goodbye.